Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today me and Delilah, if you see my little one right there, Ray, we are going to be in a collab, and it is hosted by the amazing Tamara over at Southern Wife Everyday Life, and this is a monthly collab, so if you're a creator and you want to join in, head on over to Tamara's channel. I will link her down below, as well as all of the other amazing creators that are going to be bringing you recipes. We are bringing back the cookbooks. And I have actually always done the same cookbook, which I know can be a little bit boring, but now, this time, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm using my old church cookbook, and we are gonna be using recipes from that church cookbook. I thought I would put a fun spin on it. I have a very large family, and I am related to a lot of people in that cookbook, so I thought it would be fun to bring you all of the women in my family and what they brought to the cookbook. So today I'm going to show you my great-great-grandmother's recipe for an amazing berry crumb cake. It's so good. And I'm going to, of course, make my little vegan tweaks to it. I'm sure that she would think that that was okay. And then I am going to be showing you my great-grandmother's recipe for chicken salad, and it is another spin on chicken salad. And yeah, I'm super excited to be showing you all of these. We do these once a month, so next month I'm going to be showing you one from my grandmother and then one from my mom. And I really hope you enjoy this type of content. I think it's super fun that Tamara is bringing back these books, and I just think it's amazing that we can all look to these cookbooks and really get back into the kitchen. I know after a day in the kitchen, I just feel better. I love cooking, and I hope that's the same for you. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Tori. I am a wife, mother of two, and we live in beautiful northern Colorado. We make recipe videos, family style content, and we would love it if you were part of our YouTube family, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are excited, let's get right into the video. The first one on the list is going to be this chicken salad brought to you by my great grandmother, and it is amazing. Oh my goodness. I know you're probably like, Tori, stop freaking out about chicken salad, but it's so good. So I want you to try this. Here are the ingredients that you're going to need. I, of course, tweaked the recipe, but I'm using some vegan mayo, the simple truth, about 2 tablespoons, and then 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Over here, I have the goods. I have some green onion. I have some pickles, just dill pickles. I have some cherries, believe it or not. Instead of apples, instead of grapes, I am using cherries, and I am telling you, try this. It is so, so good. They're in season right now, and they are delicious. And then I'm going to go in with some walnuts and pecans. You could use whatever nut that you like, but it is super tasty. And then I am going to actually be using these grilled chicken strips. They are vegan, and I will link them down below. I had a hard time finding a good vegan substitute. This is the Daring brand, and I got mine at Sprouts. It is so good. I am using the lemon and herb. So I am just going to mix everything together, and then I'm going to set it overnight, and I'm going to serve it the next day with some crackers and some more cherries. I always like to serve my chicken salad with whatever fruit is in it. I just think it really complements it well. My husband really doesn't like chicken salad, so it's just me. I've used chickpeas in the past. I've used the Gardein chicken tenders if you can't find this brand, and both work really well, and I really hope you try this one.
I give you what you want. Here comes the downtimes when you go blind. You say that I'm just wasting my time. You say you're too hard to handle and full of doubts. Say that I should give you up for someone better, but no, she's a roller coaster. Oh, she's a flame. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain.
Next one on our little list here is going to be this crumble spice cake. It is kind of funny. I was talking to my mom about some of the ingredients that we saw in the cookbook. They were very interesting, and I had to confirm with her what certain things were. I definitely pride myself in being an old soul, but wow, some of these ingredients I was a little confused about, so I had to call for confirmation. But I kind of got it down, and I just veganized a lot of the ingredients to make them fit my preferences so my stomach could handle them and my family would enjoy them. There's a lot, but here we go. I will show you everything that you are going to need to make this delicious and authentic. So you're going to need some butter and some cinnamon. I'm going to use some flaxseed for the egg, and I'm going to use some baking soda. I have some high altitude whole grain flour as well as some coconut sugar. I have some coconut oil. It calls for fat, which I can't do, so I'm going to use some coconut oil. And then it also calls for sour milk, which we interpreted as buttermilk. So all I'm going to do is use some soy milk and then splash some lemon juice in there. I have some vanilla as well as some frozen berries, and it's just super simple. All you have to do is mix the dry ingredients and then mix the wet and then throw in your berries and top it with some of the crumble. It is super tasty. It is not like your typical cobbler dough, if you're familiar with that. It's more of a cake. So I'm throwing in my flour as well as my sugar and some of that baking soda. Remember, all of these measurements will be in the description box below. So what I'm doing now is taking 3/4 of that blend out of there, and I'm going to top it afterwards. And now I am mixing my wet ingredients. I'm just going to put my soy milk in there and then splash my lemon juice, and that is what makes that sour buttermilk. And then I'm putting 2 tablespoons of flax, mixing it together and letting it sit for about 2 minutes so it can thicken. And now I am adding in my quote unquote fat, which would be shortening. I am using coconut oil for this, mixing it together so it's well incorporated. And then I am going back in with my wet ingredients, if that makes sense. And after this, I just add my frozen berries. You could use peaches for this, but I really enjoy the blackberry, blueberry, raspberry blend. And then it kind of is going to get this dough-like texture, a little bit wetter than a dough, so like a biscuit, if I can call it that. And then I am going to top it with that 3/4 cup of the reserved mixture, as well as some more cinnamon and then some butter. I'm just going to scoop it on there with one of my cookie scoops. Bake it at 375 for about 20 minutes. It's going to appear to be burnt because of the whole wheat flour and the brown sugar, but I promise you it is delicious. I served it with some coconut whip and some sour cherries and called it good. Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed these 2 quick and simple recipes from my family to yours. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye, y'all.